Well, boys, every day that passes is one day closer to Black Ops 7, and it just keeps looking better and better for them. Last week we had the first reveal trailer, and doesn't look the greatest. And as you would assume with the state of Call of Duty, the dislikes have increased. Now, this is nowhere near the level of dislikes on Infinite Warfare's trailer, but this is a pretty bad ratio. Anyway, later that night, they went on Gamescom Live, and they did a bit of an in-depth show. I've never actually watched this before, so I'm gonna watch this for the first time while I'm making this video, and I'm gonna check out some of the comments after. I wanted to save those for after I'm done watching the video. Well, that's not great. Let's get into this. Alright, pause 3 seconds in. They're showing off gameplay by shooting bots, enemies that are standing still. What is this? You know what? I didn't want audio anyway. I didn't want to hear how the guns sound or how the VTOL jet sounds, so whatever.
If I take a step back and say what was the vision for multiplayer in Black Ops 7, it really started with that 2035 setting.
Moving forward to 2035 lets us push the gameplay, make sure that we're making the most balanced and fun game as possible.
Hey, I'm going to be a bit of the language police here, but that doesn't actually mean anything. The year 2035 allows us to make the most balanced and fun game possible. That doesn't fucking mean anything. You can make any game the most balanced and fun game possible. What does the year have to do with it? Also, 10 years after Black Ops 2 is not that long. This isn't like some crazy futuristic jump.
I'm really pumped for all the new, exciting tech and improvements that we're bringing to weapons this project.
We'll have 30 new weapons available at launch, including 16 that players are seeing for the very first time in Call of Duty.
I'm really excited for the new tech and improvements we're bringing to weapons. Proceeds to not say anything else. We will never know the tech and improvements.
It's always about finding the right balance of something brand new as well as delving into some of our past experiences. So we're always looking at other Black Ops games and trying to pick out little nuggets, weapons that people have really loved and maybe haven't seen in a long time, as well as some of those that keep coming back, but they're better than ever.
I actually do appreciate the amount of weapons in this game. I think it's pretty good.
We want to make sure that they're all over the map in terms of the classes that they belong to, as well as some of their gameplay mechanics.
With the game taking place 10 years after Black Ops 2,
this guy is the least obvious script reader.
We've unleashed the team's creativity to deliver exciting new perks, attachments, equipment, field upgrades, and of course, a huge selection of score streaks to play with. With our new arsenal of gadgets, we're introducing a system we call overclocks, allowing players to progress and unlock increased capabilities for equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks. The overclock system puts even more agency in—
What am I watching, bro? Yo, I know they don't really know how their players play, but this is like criminal shit. This is worse than robots. You have to try to miss this bad.
Power into the hands of our players, allowing more customization of your gameplay experience than ever before.
Like, what the hell is this?
We're also expanding Omni Movement to include new ways to outmaneuver and outstyle your opponents across the game.
Yeah, everybody loves Omni Movement. Let's go.
Including wall jump for new traversal capabilities. We've also taken a close look at feedback and have made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including the removal of tactical sprint by default, with the ability to opt into that through our perk system. Now let's talk about how we're upping the ante with our multiplayer maps.
Now, the audio on this section is completely fucked, so I'm actually not going to play it for you, but it basically dives into the maps. There's 16 6v6 maps at launch, which is actually a pretty solid amount in my opinion. And then it includes 2 of those battlefield-sized maps, which, let's be honest, nobody plays that shit. Especially this year, they're going to play Battlefield.
A large-scale experience where teams battle it out to complete objectives. It is a big 20 versus 20 size map.
Yeah, those Battlefield 2042 flashbacks hitting hard.
But adding Wingsuit into multiplayer changes the dynamics of it compared to just like a core 6v6 mode. This allows you to have not only a bigger play space, but also more objectives going on. a squad captures an objective, they could basically wingsuit across the map to capture the next objective.
Now, this is proof that they have no idea how people play their game. This is not going to be used for an objective.
One of my favorite things about Skirmish is that no one match feels the same.
Now, we know that's not true. Call of Duty is a treadmill.
This is a multiplayer experience designed to surprise you, built with intention, shaped by experience, and driven by the variety that keeps players coming back.
This is a multiplayer experience designed to surprise you, built with intention, shaped by experience, and driven by the variety that keeps players coming back. This is so... Do they think people are retarded? I mean, I know they do, but to be fair, half of their audience is. In that PR multiplayer script, you could just replace the word multiplayer with like coffee or a gym or something, and it would sound the exact same. This shit is straight from ChatGPT.
Stay tuned later this year for more details at our full multiplayer reveal at Call of Duty Next. And of course, you'll be able to get hands-on in the open beta. Now, let's dive into all the new ways you'll be rewarded through our global systems.
For the first time ever in a Call of Duty, we have a connected campaign. All the great XP progression challenge systems you know and love.
Yeah, I love my Battle Pass XP tokens and my Weapon XP tokens and my XP tokens.
From multiplayer zombies and Warzone will be in co-op campaign.
For the first time ever in Call of Duty, you're going to be able to share your weapon builds. You can send a build directly to a friend, so they don't have to create it themselves.
Truly revolutionary.
We're also adding a build code to Gunsmith, so whenever you see a screenshot of another player's build out of the game, you can enter the code to copy the exact same build.
As we've been building Black Ops 7, the second stage of Prestige has always been evolving into weapon Prestige. That deep engagement with your favorite guns is going to be recognized and celebrated. Enter Weapon Prestige, unlock that unique Prestige attachment that is different with every gun, complete 2 Weapon Prestiges, and you're going to graduate into Weapon Prestige.
Damn, and here I was thinking Call of Duty couldn't be even more of a treadmill. I am proven wrong yet again.
Master with hundreds of levels to climb through. There are more ways to earn camos than ever in Black Ops 7.
Can we go back for a second?
Now, let's dive into all the new ways you'll be rewarded through our global systems.
So this was just a hoax? You meant to just say that you can get XP in campaign now? I was sitting here waiting for some crazy new innovation and nothing fucking happened.
And looking ahead to our post-launch seasons, we're excited to bring weekly challenges to Black Ops 7. With unlockable gameplay rewards to earn, challenges for all modes, and multiple completion weapon camos to chase each and every season.
And looking into the future, we're excited to bring weekly challenges. That's in every Call of Duty. What the fuck? I feel like I'm crazy watching this.
We'll have a lot more to talk about on progression and global systems later this year.
I doubt it, man. You didn't even give us anything.
But for now, let's take a look at how we're leaping forward in time to 2035 with our HUD and UI.
It's great because it's not so far in the future that it's sci-fi. It's still kind of grounded in the technology we have today. It's still believable, but it does kind of break free from the constraints.
Interesting. The date has nothing to do with sci-fi. You can have sci-fi based in like the 60s if you wanted.
There's a lot of VR and AR headsets that have come on the market in the last few years, and so if you take a look at that and you imagine, okay, 10 years down the line, what's that going to look like? And what's that going to do for soldiers, and then how does that translate back to a video game?
If we have soldiers wearing military VR headsets in 10 years, I will be utterly shocked.
How can we give that kind of experience to our players?
This HUD is also disgusting. Is that a health bar?
It's called Cerebral Link, and it's what connects all of our players. It can be a variety of things: audio, visual, handheld. It's this distributed network that goes through all the gear that the players will have. It feels like it's being pumped through, whether it's a message or the mini-map or the ammo widget. It's got this consistent look and feel, and I think it, more so than ever, is going to feel like a cohesive and immersive experience for our players.
I had to listen to this portion a few times because I kept on listening to it, and it doesn't mean anything. It's called Cerebral Link, which connects players, and it can be a variety of things, whether it's through audio or a kill streak. Like, what are you talking about? What is it? What comes on my screen? Or is it just, is this Cerebral Link your way of describing an animation, perhaps? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a big dumbass and I don't understand a word he's saying, but I don't. This doesn't mean anything when I hear it. I'm just trying to understand it. I'm pretty confident he's just talking about animations and they're a lot smoother and they come in a different way. But if you know what he's talking about, let me know down below because I am just confused.
Accessibility is important because it brings in new players, it strengthens our community, it helps us form new connections, form new bonds, new friendships. One of the main things that I focused on was the center dot that you
I actually do think it is really cool to be able to move and adjust your UI to whatever fits your playstyle. But what the hell is that?
see in first-person games is usually the go-to fix for motion sickness. I started trying to figure out how we can build upon it and find other ways to reduce motion sickness for our players. We'll have more details about this and other new features as we get closer to
Don't worry, honey. Everybody turns off motion blur anyways.
launch.
We get the opportunity
My man, Mike Chubb, the legend.
to mess with some cool future or high-tech technology that we're putting on full display throughout the entire game. To highlight just a few, we got next-level GPU particles and vector fields, volumetric fluid simulation, and dynamic surface deformation. But what does all that tech speak mean for you? Snow that gets trampled when you step in it, fog that parts and swirls when you run through it, and truly epic explosions.
I mean, that's great, but we had snow that trampled when you played Assassin's Creed 3. I'm actually pretty shocked just finding out now that snow didn't get trampled in past Call of Duty games. That's kind of crazy. They're 13 years behind. What the hell? I also think the explosions look kind of like shit. Could just be me. I shouldn't say they look like shit. It does look pretty good, but I just don't think it looks as good as Battlefield, man.
And a bunch of other stuff you'll just have to discover for yourself.
No, Daddy Chud, don't make me play this game.
We're pulling out all the stops with round-based zombies this year. After the events of Black Ops 6, our crew is now trapped in the dark ether. This is a whole new universe to explore in zombies, where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. Our crew is essentially in prison here, and they'll need to fight to discover a way to escape this reality. As if that wasn't enough, they've just come face to face with an alternate incarnation of our original crew, Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, with no idea who they are or why they're here. We're delivering a truly massive round-based map at launch, packed with new features, as well as the return of survival maps for the first time since Black Ops 2. It's going to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to see more. Our official Zombies reveal is only weeks away. Until then, we'll leave you with this.
No. You don't get to leave me. I just sat here. I didn't interrupt. I didn't pause for a good 20 to 30 seconds because I was waiting for you guys to explain what stops you took off.
We're pulling out all the stops with round-based zombies this year.
What you invented, what's new. You just say there's new stuff and we took off the stops. What is it? What did you do? I'm losing my mind watching this. All right, man. What are you leaving me with? Well, that means nothing at all.
Be able to play Black Ops 7 at home when our beta starts on all platforms on October 2nd. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Black Ops 7 arrives worldwide on November 14th.
The exploding boots. You know, in an older Call of Duty, they would have had the balls to blow this guy's limbs off with this. Woo! Now that is definitely one of the worst things Call of Duty has put out. I'm pretty impressed. I don't like making videos this long, but this was so utterly embarrassing, I had to watch the entire thing. They failed to explain all of their claims, and there's so many bots in the trailer, missing audio. This was just a disaster. And I am convinced that they are reading off a script, at least some of them. It's fucking hilarious how you can hear the ChatGPT speak in the scripts they're reading. Feel sorry for the developers. You can see they're just reading a poorly written AI script. Yeah, this is either AI written or it's written by just some complete dum-dum. Why do I get the sense that there's a guy off screen holding a gun to these people? Blink if you're being held at gunpoint. I'm so happy to see I'm not the only person who thought this was just so inauthentic. People are so exhausted of the PR written garbage, whether it's AI or not. not. This is just so... Nothing is answered. They showed off nothing. The best we got is footsteps in the snow and fog particles. And you can send your weapon class to your friend. Woo-hoo. Battlefield 6 is gonna eat real good. See you in Battlefield 6, friends. Well, they haven't made anyone happier by releasing more details, but I guess we'll see when the beta comes out. There is no way I'm gonna spend $90 on this garbage, but I'll be interested in the beta, and who knows, it could be a fun time, but that's free, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyways, I appreciate you watching this far. Let me know what you think on Black Ops 7, because this is just a disaster. I don't know how they released this without anybody overlooking it. Wait, that's not true. They definitely overlooked it. They're just retards. You have a great day, and I'll see you later.